just jump out, get the shed door open. Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, don't forget, hit that subscribe button and turn them notifications on. So we are back today and I am filming on my phone because I've left the cameras in the house. Today's video is actually something that I recorded a couple of weeks ago. It's the process of packing the plough away. So that's what today's video will be. You've already seen that from the title. Not really much else on. It's been another horrible week here and we've had jobs going on but nothing that I've really filmed. So we'll go over that today. It will probably be quite a short video. I also have sort of left this video so that we can have a look now today at the finished product a couple of weeks later after doing the job. So let's show the process and then we'll catch up how the plough's looking today. Okay, so I'm going to be spraying the plough this afternoon and this is the product we put on it. I've just put it in some hot water just as I go for dinner now to thin it out. So we'll catch up once this is thawed. We're going to get the plough on and whatever. So I have been meaning to do this plough job since about 2 weeks after we finished drilling, but every time I come to do it, it's either too cold so the wax oil will not defrost or thin out, or it rains. But now we've got a relatively overcast afternoon, so what I am going to do is get the plough on and I put it on the Puma here. Now that's looking, it's looking a little bit dirty. That's from when I took some slurry out. I had to take a couple of hole full out at the beginning of the week, so that is the remnants of doing that. That needs a clean, but just for today, the plan, get the plough on, get that wax oil. Let's jump on this machine. Right, plough is on. It's the airline. I'm just going to go and grab the wax oil from by the house. I'm also going to grab a drop of diesel, and the only reason I get a drop of diesel is to mix that in with the wax oil. Just thins the product ever so slightly and means that it's easier to apply because we spray it on with a spray gun. Got the Ford on slurry stirrer here at the moment. Ford's got a little bit of a slow puncture. Someone in one of my last videos asked about where the top link mounting is on the Ford. So we'll just spin the camera. If you just have a look, that's where it hooks over, and it's literally, I can't turn this because there's pressure on it, but that handle there, that just hooks over into there. So for the guy that was asking, I forgot your name now, but that is how it hooks on. Right, we got our gun loaded. That's hooked up to the airline, so let's give it a spray. There we are. There's one board sprayed. We'll get the other ones done and have a quick catch up then. So far we have done all the bottom mold boards, all the top skim boards, and then I've also done the landslides on the other side because they're all easily accessible. I started on the bottom mold board there, but I couldn't really get it very well, so spin the plough over now, probably turn the tractor around and do the other side. wax oiling of the plough is done. So, a little bit of information as to why we actually wax oil the plough. Well, we used to use either grease or waste oil, but what we quite often found with them products is after a week, maybe two, if you're having a lot of rain, you'll usually find that the rain is starting to wash it off the boards, and quite often the bottom boards, which are the ones obviously that are sat on the ground, they would after a month have nothing on them. So you would be constantly treating the plough with these products. Whereas with the wax oil, yes, we're mixing a little bit of diesel in it, which just thins the product slightly. It's exactly the same as putting white spirits in it really, but we use diesel. Probably shouldn't. Doesn't wear off. This now, so long as it has time to dry, which it will, because I'll back this back in the shed, leave it on the tractor till tomorrow and it'll be dry. This product will stay on here now until it's either scraped off by hand, washed off with a pressure washer, or ultimately when you put the plough in the ground next. And there we are, there is that job done. Real simple job and a lot better process, I find personally, than anything else we used to do. So if I can just flip the camera around. And there is the plough today. This is about 2 weeks after I put the wax oil on, and as you'll see, it's set nicely. I can just lightly rub my hand on, and I'm just gonna have a nail, and there you go. That's the, they get a little rust spot there, but that's how thick on this product goes. So I can actually probably patch that back over. Look, I just pull in my finger over there. So you can just see here how the water just runs off here. If this was oil, you'd probably find that the water would stay off for so long, but it'll wash off. But the perfect thing with this process on the plough is that this will withstand any weathers, and it will stay like that for a very, very long time. It'll actually stay like that until next season. I've got a broken board just on the back there. And another thing I like about the wax oil, especially with the cum plough, is that the boards usually come in the black colour when the ploughs are new, so it gives it that sort of new look from a distance in the field. So it just makes the machine look a little bit better than it probably actually is. So there we go. And there we are, guys. That is the end of today's video. It's only a short one, but it's something that I really wanted to share with others to show the process we use on the plough. It's something we've only recently started doing, and it'd be quite interesting to know how other people pack the ploughs away for the winter, whether they bother or they just leave them in sheds. So anyone with any information on how they pack their ploughs away, comment section below. But that's all for today, so I'd like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.